Okay, so was this what you expected, or what
No,
did you
this is better
think
than I
you
expected.
were
I got the
going to
red
find?
carpet.
Yeah.
I got all the fun little balloons. This lovely sign. Some beautiful flowers.
Yeah.
Nice trees.
So I was very, very proud of putting up the Hollywood sign going across my office. Really looks like I'm very competent and knew what I was doing.
Yes.
But a lot of this stuff out in the hallway, actually, the residents did. So Rebecca, yeah. And then we've got this congratulations sign
that's so
here.
fun.
And yeah, lots of like individual items there with sayings on them, like that dinosaurs saying, "Let the world hear you roar," and then the cows are saying, "Live life like somebody left the gate open." Yeah. Anyway, and then there's also a "Go with the Flow" plaque there.
Yeah.
I thought it's very dangerous to give you only one philosophy for the rest of your life. I think you need several counterbalancing philosophies. Yeah, that's totally it. And then let's see if we can show down here. Yeah, so these balloons came from Pram. They're balloons containing stars and stuff. And she accidentally burst them. So that's why I've got stars on the floor. Yeah. But I don't know whether Hollywood is a natural theme for you. It became a natural theme because I went to the Edmonton Wedding and Event Center on 99th and 60th. And they explained to me very excitedly that they just had the last of everything and they were never ordering any produce again because everybody orders from Amazon. Nobody comes to them for this stuff. So indeed, this red carpet is the last red carpet that they will ever have. And they're not going to order anymore, so you got the last
the red carpet.
Yeah, totally, yeah. And when you think about why are we making such a big deal of you getting into medical school, because this is just the beginning, and then, but I think that's exactly the way that you should look at it. That whatever the endorphin flow and stuff is today, you can imagine other things happening that will be so much higher than that. And and when you think about the course that I teach and how you feel about that course, you've been the main TA now for some time. During medical school, very early, those memories are going to fade because there'll be so much more potent stuff there. Yeah. And what course? What is Lab MP 590? It sounds vaguely familiar. Yeah. So, and there's not a single instance of a student who took the course and subsequently went to med school where that hasn't happened. In other words, where these other more potent things have sort of overwhelmed all memories of the course. So that's sort of fun to think about and a nice thing to sort of, and it's also fun when you tell people the Technology and Future of Medicine course for Nepal story, right? That is such a cool story, and it shows how fair and, efficient life is, right? You're busy. Suppose that, Nepal had really embraced that course and we had really done it, right? That would have taken massive amounts of your time. And for them to decide that it's too futuristic, and they may have also decided that you're too young to be telling them what to do. Right? What do you mean this young person's going to teach us critical thinking? Yeah. What were you, how that doesn't respect our culture and history and so on. Who knows why they gradually simply did not keep responding, but it was so convenient for you and me that happened, you know?
Okay.
And it wasn't that we did anything wrong or that they did anything wrong. It was just a gradual sort of winding down of that. Yeah, so it's sort of fun to think about. Why don't we get some shots of what's outside here? Hi! Yeah. So you're going to Calgary to continue your career, and so is Anakol.
I'm Anouk. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
He's starting a career in kidney medicine, and if that career goes wrong, if he becomes like the worst kidney medicine doc ever, then I can be blamed because I think I had something to do with his becoming interested in that. But that's not what I predict. I think both of you will be highly successful, but yeah.
And you start when? Is it in July? Or?
Next July.
Next July. Oh, next July. Okay, nice. Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Exciting.
Yes,
Exciting,
very exciting.
Yeah, I think it isn't, I'm not trying to force a lot of immediate interaction between the two of you, but just, knowing each other. You both have a strong link to me in various ways, and, it's just kind of cool to know somebody else in, Calgary that's in that situation. And like when you think if you're ever in a situation later in your career of honoring somebody and how you put a party together. So what I did is I realized I didn't really have the skills that I needed for everything, but other people would help me. So if you look at these tapes here, you can see that they're sort of, I had a book when I was a child, Scuppers the Sailor Dog, and it looks like that was done by Scuppers the Sailor Dog. Whereas the residents up here, Rebecca Brassington and others, did this. You see how professional that is? And that's the thing you can see from the entrance when you walk in. So it looks like, this was put together by complete, professionals, and then the Hollywood sign and the Walk of Fame sign, so on. If you can think about Hollywood and the evils of Hollywood and so on, I think today, right now, in these moments, we're making good use of that meme, right? I mean, there are lots of other things you could say about Hollywood that maybe isn't totally positive, but anyway, it was nice. It was the only complete package I could find at the Edmonton Wedding and Events Center. If I was going to use a Hollywood theme, they had everything, and the last of everything. So it's not like other people here are going to have some. They aren't, because this is the last red carpet. They're not ordering more because people order on, Amazon now, and they don't go to them for this stuff. So they're not planning to have these local products later. So we're just at the sort of interface between them having the last ones and not. So anyway. Yeah, and if you want, you could pose with Taryn in front of the three Taryns and get the four Taryns going.
I should have worn my smiley face shirt. I still have these in my living room.
Cool.
It definitely spooks some people.
I mean, eventually, as your memories of the course fade, it'll be harder and harder to explain where those cutouts came from. But it's still a very surprising feature of your house that you have so many cutouts.
It's a very
people who are there for the first time are surprised that there's another Taryn and another Taryn. So anyway.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's just see if Rebecca wants to. No, she maybe
She's
do
occupied.
something important.
That's good.
Yeah. So, okay. You know, the other thing that's funny, this is the same camcorder I've been using for several years, and it's having harder and harder times accepting memory cards. So this card only has 29 minutes worth, so you probably are afraid that I'm going to keep you talking for a long time, but I can't. I record 29 minutes, and
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah. Okay, well,